As you can see, I'm back in my car and I wanted to talk about one battle after another. I wanted to put some distance between when I watched this movie and when I said anything about it, because sometimes the hype warps the brain, as we all know. But I just want to say that that's not the case with this movie. I have thought of nothing else. It has lived in my brain rent-free every single day since I've seen it a week ago. Now, I'm not a PTA fanboy film bro the way that 80% of film school freshmen are. Phantom Thread to this day is my favorite PTA movie, and it is one of the most beautiful and moving films I've ever seen. But I'm not a PTA fanboy. That being said, One Battle is probably one of the best times that I've had at the movies in a very long time. It was just so perfectly paced that 3 hours felt like 30 minutes. You just feel such a spectrum of emotions in that time. I felt high at the end of the film. I felt like I was floating. I was suspended in air leaving the theater. And what are movies for if not for this exact feeling? This movie is about so many things. It's about revolution. It's about identity, sacrifice, familial ties. It's about honestly being on your phone. It's about social responsibility. The list goes on and on. But it's nothing if not a reflection of the times we live in now. And honestly, I could just go into this for ever. I mean, I would be here for 5 hours, so I'm gonna focus on the performances. Quarter of the way in, chaos ensues and Leo gets activated. He's like a well-oiled machine. I mean, you know this vehicle, you trust this vehicle, you would traverse through the most precarious terrain in this vehicle, knowing that you will reach your destination. But like, you'll have the best adventure of your life. I laughed so much, but I also cried, and there was such an honesty and a vulnerability in his performance in a way that only a real Leo performance can be. Teyana Taylor, she is the driving force in this movie. I mean, there would be no plot without her. I don't know about you, but my first time seeing Teyana Taylor was on MTV's My Super Sweet 16, and the suspension of disbelief is kind of crazy, but what a departure from that. The girl belongs on movies. Watching her in One Battle was honestly such a dichotomous experience for me. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I felt like her character was just so polarizing, and honestly I disliked her character for a lot of the film, but I also understood and empathized with her, which was uncomfortable because it was almost forcibly self-reflexive. Like, why are you making me work so hard? But also, thank you for doing God's work. You can't say that she was not dynamic when she was on screen, and honestly there would be no battle and no plot without her. My absolute favorite performance in this movie is that of Benicio del Toro as Sensei. Watching him in the latter half of this movie, I mean, you can just tell that PTA was like, chef, I trust you, just cook. The way he mobilizes is just so controlled and so radical at the same time. The camera pans to him in a way that's so empathetic to his cause just as much as it is to Bob's, Leo's. Specifically talking about the scene where Sensei takes Bob back to his house, and I'm gonna try to be super vague because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but the camera has a real back and forth between Bob and Sensei that's just my favorite thing in the entire movie. He moves through this scene like he's lived this day a million times, and he knew exactly what to do. I mean, I would have trusted Sensei with my life in this scene. Okay, moving on. Sean Penn's Lockjaw was a monster in the best way possible. Just so misguided and inherently toxic in the way that he fetishizes other human beings. And the scariest thing about his character is that he fundamentally believes that he is one of the good guys. What a scary thought that most villains, real and fictional, truly and inherently believe that they're one of the good guys and that their cause is the righteous cause. I have goosies. Lastly, and really quickly, I want to talk about Chase Infinity's performance. I mean, she goes toe-to-toe with Academy awarded juggernauts like DiCaprio, Del Toro, and Penn, and she holds her own. There's a real fluidity and adaptability to the way she presents on screen that was just so cool to watch, and honestly I'm so excited to see what she does next. And yeah, I'm generally just kind of dumbfounded and in awe of this movie, and I'm honestly just so excited about the movies again. If it's playing near you this weekend, even if it's not, just do yourself the biggest solid and go watch it. Yeah, so I actually have to go somewhere, so I'm gonna leave you with my favorite line from the movie, which is, time doesn't exist, yet it controls us anyway. Movies are back, baby.